Well, it's already been a crazy morning as I am recording this. Crazy start of the week here with my daughter Melina. We're going through a transition of changing her from one kindergarten to another one. And I thought there was an important message in on this story. And by the way, I spoke about this a little bit about this in my latest podcast episode, which is out already, episode 99. So go and check it out. And I wanted to talk more about this on episode 100, which is coming out this Friday, and it's the last episode of the season one. And it's the fact of committing to excellence, to really strive to be better than what you can possibly be, and as well to expect excellence from either services, from I don't know, from a restaurant when you go and eat, from a kindergarten, or from different things. But in order to expect excellence, you need to commit to being excellent yourself in your music and the way you approach your music productions and the whole package. I think it's important. So once you start seeing things from that perspective, from that angle, or through that lens of excellence, then you should expect excellence from other things, from little things. I'm the kind of guy now that I'm 46, going to be 47 very soon. And if I go to a place and I eat a meal outside and I don't like the service, and by the way, I'm a very reasonable guy, but if I notice something that is not what I was promised, then I'm not satisfied, and I'm more than happy to give my feedback. Either it's in the form of Google review or whatever. Um, I am not a picky customer by all means. I mean, if I ask something in a restaurant and say, "Hey, I don't want this without onion," which I never do. I love onions, and they bring it with onions. I'm not gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna take it back or anything. But I do expect certain level of excellence when it comes down to hotels, services in general. If I buy something online and it said that it's supposed to do this and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, then I get really easily disappointed. And I think that you are the same. And I'm not trying to be picky or anything. I'm just trying to say that in order to expect something good or excellence, you first have to become good and excellent at what you do. And that has to do with your music, your relationships, how you present yourself to the world, and make sure that everything that you do, it has that level of excellence. And then you can go into the world and say, hey, when I'm doing my music, I'm I'm creating something that is excellent. It's way beyond that standard of what's expected because it's hey, it's stock music, but you should be aiming not to do stock music. You should be aiming to do way better than just stock music. And nowadays, the standard of a good stock music track has been the bar has been raised so high that you better be good. It's not just oh you just do stock music. No, you better be good at your craft. You better be good at your production. You better be good at your arrangement, at your mastering. So if you expect to be served well when you go out into the world, either it's in a restaurant or in a hotel or when you buy something, a product or something online, and you're expecting excellence, you better put something excellent as well in the world in order to expect that. I am so proud of not only my music, but my private community, for example. And I expect to bring the best people in that private community, and they are the best. My private community is the culture that we have in there. By the way, the doors are closed now. If you didn't manage to get in, is so high in terms of the standard of the people that are in the community, and that's not by mistake. That's because we're creating something special there in the SML Mastermind private community. That's just an example. Okay, my courses. I go beyond the Call of Duty when it comes down to my online courses because I want my customers, my students that go to my courses to experience that. I have bought online courses from high level people, okay? And I can't tell you how many times I've been disappointed. It could be better, for sure. And we can all be better. But when you are achieving that level of excellence, you need to really go beyond. And in order to expect something beyond, you need to first act like that. And I have had many experiences going, for example, staying in 5-star hotels or four-star hotels, and I just like, well, it doesn't live up to the expectations. It's a 4-star hotel, and in cases 5-star hotels, I'm saying like, well, this is not even to that standard, you know. And I guess this comes with the idea that we need to create stuff that works, stuff that is good, not just good enough or within whatever is considered good. Just it has to be beyond. Okay, so don't do just good, do beyond. Okay, so you can be seen as somebody that goes beyond in the quality and the excellence that you expect in the world. You embody that first. Anyways, it's a quick video that I'm doing here in the sofa. Forgive me if I'm being a little bit lazy, but I just thought about this idea, and it's something that I wanted to talk about. And I'm most likely going to be talking more in depth of this topic of excellence in my last episode of the podcast. Okay, drop a comment below if you have experienced that, like buying a product or a service or something, going to a place, a hotel, and you notice that it's supposed to be good. You have heard reviews. Actually, it's even being recommended to you. It has been recommended to you by a friend or a family member. When you go there, it just doesn't live up to the expectations. It's almost like watching a Hollywood film it has been built up with trailers and expectations, and then when you go and watch it, you're like, oh man, really a disappointment. Tell me what you think in the comment section. What's your take when it comes down to excellence and expecting the best? I hope this video finds you well. I hope you're doing great. I hope that whatever you do it with a level of excellence that even surpasses your standards, and say, actually, I've gone beyond with this music track in my relationships, whatever it is that you put out there. Okay? I love you all very much. Thank you for watching, for subscribing. Take care of yourself and be excellent. Rock and roll, and here's to your success.